Wait, I missed a fork. Wait, what? Oh. Knight g2. Oh, but knight g6 is actually but knight g6 is actually better. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I didn't even see it. Okay, but knight g6 is actually the best move. Wow, that's why instincts matter, you guys. Yeah, if I'd seen knight g2 I would have played it in like 2 seconds, but I didn't see it. All right, let's go. Let's play knight f3 and g3. Keep it simple. Actually, there we go. Okay, I guess I'll go knight e5 to attack the rook, and I'm gonna go c4 here. I don't know if this is good, but I feel like there are a lot of tricks in the position. Now, if I played the Grob and the pawn was on g4 and I could go g5, I'd be much better off. But this still looks quite scary. Knight c3, queen a4, a lot of big threats here. It goes e6. I can play d4 maybe. I can also go knight c3. I can also take. I think I'm gonna take here. Just ask him what his idea is specifically. The pawn. I'll play d4, just play against the center pawns here. This looks very bad for black. Knight c3, bishop g5, queen a4. I mean, a lot of chaos in the center of the board here. This should be pretty bad for black. Just again, bishop d6. I think that's a good or wait, no, actually that's not a good move. I thought that was a good move because it prevents dc5, but if he has to go bishop d7 I can trade. I mean, this looks very pleasant for me, but how am I actually better? I don't really want to trade. I think I should though. I'm gonna go here and maybe takes, maybe knight c3. He's still got a big weakness on d5 to deal with. Maybe e3 was better. I don't know. But I have the double op combo as well, so it just feels very pleasant. Now he goes knight e4. Yeah, I misplayed this. I don't know why I did this exactly. e5. I still should be better somehow though. I guess I'll just trade some knights, just play simple chess here. Knight c3 also playable. I suspect that after knight d7 I should have played knight c3 and knight b5, just a guess. Maybe even just queen d1 and the knight c3 is better too, but whatever, the show goes on. Actually, okay, plays knight f6, so we'll trade. Probably he'll take with the pawn, I would assume. Could take with the knight, I guess, but it looks kind of, I thought it looked iffy, but maybe it's okay. Okay, let's just win an endgame, I guess. Take, play take, rook c1. I mean, it should be very good for me. His pawns are all very weak here. Although again, it is a rook and pawn endgame, which I'm not so sure I should be super happy about that, but nonetheless, I mean, it's hard to believe that this isn't just winning for me eventually. Weak pawns. I mean, he's got 2 pawn islands here. I have an active rook. I can double stack. Should be pretty good for me. Okay, well, if he's gonna castle and just give up a pawn, then this should just be winning pretty easily. Okay, wants to go c4, so I guess I'll go here to fix the pawn. This should be probably winning for me if I'm precise. Okay, goes rook d5. Now that gives me e4. I can also just go f3 is simple here. Just king f2. Okay, goes g6, which I think is a start of a wrong plan, but I have to be precise still. I guess I'll just go rook c2 and king f2 rook c1. I could have played b3 too, maybe. It's getting low on time though. It goes rook d8, so I'll go king f2 rook c1, and now I think I should just be winning. I keep the pawns protected, I keep my chain of 2 intact, and e3 or e1 is a question. I don't know which one's right. I can also just go b3, I guess. Make any difference? Not really. So I'm gonna just go to e1, force a trade, and then I'm just going to swing the rook over to a4, and this should be technically be winning. I also have e4, which I should have played. Let's go here, target the pawn. Go here, fix the structure, of course. I go here, target the pawn, and I just walk the king up, and should be pretty straightforward, barring anything crazy. You can't go to e5 because of b4. Oh, well, that just hangs a pawn, and now I just win. I'm up 2 pawns, easy win. Just fix the pawns. Go back, keep the rook tied down to the pawn, and now eventually I will just start to push the pawns up the board. Could have gone b5 a4 too. Let's just go check. Everything is winning here, so I'm up what, 4 pawns or 3 pawns, so it doesn't even matter. All right, I guess let's go here, eat this pawn, and now I have the 4 pawns together, and this is obviously more than enough to win the game. Actually, let's just go here and walk the king up, I guess. No reason to be creative. Can't even trade, obviously. All right, we get the win. 1 up, 1 down. Pretty good start. How's it going, world champion? Pretty good. 3-4, who cares? Pretty much. I mean, that was a pretty good game. I think I was winning out of the opening. Let's see. So yeah, so this was just a mistake. You guys can see it. d4 is fine. Knight c3, and I'm just much better. I should have played knight c3, huh? All right. Anyway, back to the chess. Round number 2, starting 1 out of 1. Let's play g6 like we did against Wesley in that fateful 8th game of the match. Although he played d4 on move 1, so a little bit different. But let's play uno, dos, tres. Which one do I want to do? I don't have a dice, so I can't roll a dice. So I'm just going to play a6 and play like Nihal. I think Nihal played this against Wesley in the 3rd game of their finals. So I'll play c6, d5 here. Actually, I'm going to change it. I'm going to play at Gurgenidze here. Gurgenidze setup. He goes to a4, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to go h5. He can play a5, I guess, but I'm not really all that concerned. So I'll just have knight d7 later. Let's go here. a4 is a little bit loosening though, because I mean the problem is here for a4, he gives me time to actually do stuff on the in the center. Yeah, like I think I'm gonna play knight d7 and like rook c8 and c5, and he doesn't really have time to castle here is the problem, having played a4. So I'm gonna go c5, open it up immediately here, and just take with the knight, play rook c8. Very, very pleasant position for me. I definitely cannot complain. Go rook c8, guard the pawn, and now like the thing is he can try to castle, I guess, but having played a4, he's really walking into a lot of big threats here in the center of the board. So I don't think he can really castle, which is why a4 was probably not a great move. It also highlights why I went a6, because now there's no knight b5 jump. So like 10 moves ago, I knew that knight b5 wouldn't be possible, of course. And so he probably has to castle king side. I mean, his king is fairly safe with the pawns where they are, but nothing too exciting. So I'll pre-move knight c5 in case he takes. If he doesn't take, it won't be executed, obviously. He's thinking for a long time here. He goes a5, which is interesting. I don't like a5. It creates a new weakness. So do I take or do I play knight e7 is a big question. 97 takes. My gut is that I should take and play knight e7. Just trust my instincts here because I'm gaining tempo on the bishop and pawn with knight c6, and I don't know if it's right, but it feels right. If I went here and he takes, it's still good. Maybe a knight e7 was better. I don't know. Maybe. Hard to judge. The problem is, having played this, he also can't do anything now. He's gonna go back. I'm gonna play h4, and I'm probably gonna go g5 and just smash the center of the board here. Pawns are chaotic. Everything's kind of hanging. Doesn't look very good for white, though, if I had to guess. See what he does here. He castles, which is just insane. Yeah, now I mean, he's in a world of trouble. This should just be winning for me unless I'm blind. But I'm almost certain that I'm not. So I take with this knight, very important, because now I can sack the rook for the juicer and take on a5 and just end him. If he takes, I just take. If he goes knight e6, I can even just take. But even knight f3, it's all just very bad. See what he does here. So he does take, but the problem, first of all, I can just take. What's his idea? Bishop g6 or something? Wait a second, let's think about this. I mean, knight f3 does just win, unless I'm crazy. But wait, knight f3, knight g7, king f8 is over. Knight f3, knight d8, bishop c3, knight b7. I mean, that is winning for me, but that's also not the cleanest. I think I'm just gonna take. Bishop g6, I take. If he takes, I take. I mean, I don't know. This should just be winning. He's gonna lose all the bishops, and I just don't see the line for him here. I assume I'm gonna win. See what he does. If he takes, I just take. Yeah, this should just be GG's. If he does it, I expected that. He'll take on g7. I think I'll check and go knight e5, force him to trade the bishop, and then he's just down a pony for nothing really at all. I mean, maybe it's queen e2 or something. He goes queen b3. I can obviously just, maybe for the memes, yeah, let's just castle for the memes. Let's move 25. It's time to castle. Logical. Knight f3, knight d2. It should just be winning. Rook g6, king h7. Rook g6, king h8 also. Yeah. Actually, which square? I guess I'll go to this square. This is support. Knight f3, there is rook e3. So this makes more sense. Okay. Check takes. Rook g6, king h8. No check on the dark squares. No check on h6 to the queen. Yeah, this should just be winning. I mean, I have rook f1. I have queen a5 mate as well. Okay, just take. Checkmate. Yep, there we go. All right, we got the win. 2 out of 2. Good stuff. Move 25 and then castle. Yeah, that was a good game, though. Good game. What is a Powerball? It's when Americans go completely insane and you have the lottery and you buy a ticket for $2 and you hope that you will make $1 billion. You know, it's get rich quick. That's what it is. They did the drawing already. Oh, the numbers are out. Oh, I didn't see it. I haven't actually looked at my ticket, so I don't even know. Let me see. Powerball. Let's see. Okay, it's out. Oh, it's a double number. It's a double 10. Okay, let me get my ticket. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let's see. Nobody won. Nobody won. What's it? 10. First number is 10. I do not have 10, and I do not have 10 as the Powerball. I didn't win. Oh well, there we go. I didn't win. What can I say? I didn't win. Sucks. Did I even get any of the numbers? 1033. Did I even get? I have what? Like I didn't like got like none of the numbers basically. 41, 47, 56. Yeah, I didn't win. Sorry, you guys. I guess we have to stick with chess. Yeah. Game started. Oh, sorry. Game did start. Sorry. Okay, let's play knight f3 here. Yeah. Thank you so much to Banner for the 41. Thank you, Luther, Sloan, and Demonic. Appreciate it. Thank you. Very sad. Please tell me somebody won this so I don't have to go waste more money. Please don't make me have to go waste more money next drawing on Wednesday. That's my hope. All right, let's minimize chat. Let's focus on the game. I'll just play a Sicilian, like sort of like a close Sicilian-ish. Play C3 knight d2 rook e1. Keep it very simple here. This guy's actually pretty good. This is our Timofey Artyom, I believe is his name. Now I can play A3 and B4. This is something I've played before. It's fairly dry, not super exciting. Back in the old days on the Internet Chess Club, there's this grandmaster from Germany, Hikaru, who always loved this play a setup against me. That looks kind of wrong somehow. Actually, that looks very wrong. I'm gonna take and go knight c4 maybe. Doesn't look right. Maybe c4 knight d5, maybe a4. It just looks a little bit wrong to me. Of course, I'm probably insane and black's just fine. Also, I have bishop e3 to hit the pawn too. Yeah, queen c7. Knight e3 is interesting. Actually, let's go knight e3 with the idea of knight d5. I'll go c4, knight d5. No bishop g4s. I'm getting this great bastion. There's knight d4. Now the question is, do I take or not? Takes cd5. I can also go knight d5. I don't want to. I can also go bishop b2. I can also play a4 maybe. I'm gonna go a4 here just to take away this b5 idea, and I still keep knight d5 in my back pocket basically. Or not. He still has b5 anyway. a6 knight d5. Although, actually no, I think this is actually good for me now. Wait, I have this takes, and he's gonna have a weak pawn on the b file in the endgame. I think he's gonna have a weak pawn unless I'm crazy. Let's see. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. But he kind of has to take, 'cause otherwise he's losing h6. So I'll pre-move this because he has to. Or maybe I wait, if he takes with the knight, maybe I take with the e pawn and go d6 though. So it's actually, yeah, so he takes. Okay, I have to take with this pawn obviously, because takes just bc4 is bad. It goes rook c8, which looks suspicious, mucho suspicious, but yeah, I think that's a bad move because of bishop h3. It just looks slightly wrong. Like, I'm getting this in rook c1. If I can take the file with this bishop, I should be better. Now I also, no, bishop a3 is bishop f8. So let's go here. I'm gonna try to fight for the c file and try to win because there's no rook c8, which is why this op on h3 is incredibly strong here. And I think positionally, I mean, again, no one knows exactly what's going on, but I suspect that I'm already like much better, if not technically winning here. I can even go queen b1 and rook c1, and I just play on all three lanes, the A, the B, and the C lane. So this looks really, really bad for my opponent. Thanks so much to Coach Casey for the 200 bits. So he goes queen b7. Now I can go b3, but then he has knight d7, so I don't want to go to b3. Queen c2 and rook c1 feels like the human way to play this. Also queen c2, queen c6. This looks very good. Queen b3 also though. Okay, let's just play this like a human. Let's go queen c2, rook c1, and just win. The b4, I think queen 6 is very strong. I also have a5. Oh, I had bishop a5 there. Oh, maybe I should have gone bishop a5, but whatever. Okay, let's keep putting the pressure on him. Let's go rook c1, and I will go queen c6, I think, in a move or two. Looks very, very bad for black. Okay, it goes bishop f8. I can take. I can also play queen 6. I can also play bishop a5 here. I mean, everything looks so good that I think I'm just going to go queen c6. I'll take with a pawn. Now I have bishop a5 to hit the knight. I mean, the question is, do I trade? Do I trade? Do I go bishop b6 and a5? Do I play rook a b1? I mean, I should be much better here. The problem is not actually clear how to play this. Might have misplayed this. So I'm going to go here, and I guess I'm going to go a5. I think I misplayed this a little bit. I think this should have just been winning, and now it's not easy. I'm still much better because I have bishop d7, and these bishops are incredibly powerful. Okay, of course I'll just go here. I think I can just play rook f1 and f4 ideas now. I mean, he can play g5, but yeah, I'll go f4. Just got big problems here. f6 I expect. I can take. I think what I want to do though is I think I'm going to go for the double stack on the F file here. Let's go for the double stack. Yeah, I guess I'll just play like H4 because again he can't really trade, he can't really play F5, and I think I can just slow play this whole thing eventually. I can probably go F5. Knight A8 doesn't do anything is the only problem for my opponent. Trying to go bishop C7. I don't understand what he's doing. But I have to move too. F5 G5 trade bishop D8 does nothing. F5 G4. I'm gonna do it anyway. If it goes G5, I have bishop E6 and takes. Or maybe I play this first. Actually, I think I played this first to hit the rook. Yeah, and then I... Oh, but now he's G4, which I forgot about. Shoot. I'm still probably going to win this game, but this was a little bit careless. Yeah, I have to go C7 and open it up immediately, or else he gets a blockade and it's just a draw. I think I'm winning, but my technique in this game has not been something to aspire to. So let's take. Let's go here. Yeah, I'll win the game anyway, but my technique was not exactly flawless. And 98, I go here, target the pawn. Yeah, he resigns. It's a win. Technique was not perfect, but it worked. Thank you to Blue Moon for the 15 and Jalvin Cones. Thank you to Boosted. I wonder if I play this right. Like somewhere around here, this should have just been winning. Yeah, Rook C8 had to have been wrong, right? Yeah, this is plus 1.5. Bishop A5. Wait, Bishop A5 and D6. Bishop A5 and Rook C1 also makes a lot of sense here. D1, 98 to cover. D6. Bizarre. D6, D7 just wins. Thank you so much to Mike Fox for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So 3 out of 3 so far, so good. Can't complain. So yeah. All right, D4. I'm playing Andrew. I mean, I can be Saul or not. I should be Saul, but we're gonna get like a Zemish. He likes to play the Zemish, so going to the Zemish. Or I can be really funky and play the Grunfeld. Yeah, he likes to play this. I mean, there's so many ways to play against this. I mean, like, which one do I want to do? I actually, you know what I should do? I should play like Benjamin. I lost a game to Bach in St. Louis, or not St. Louis, sorry, in Isle of Man some years back. In this like D6. Whatever, I'm just gonna go knight c6. It's not the best move, but it's a move, and I don't want to spend 20 years here. Thank you so much to Comrade Bull for the 13 and Dash Pig. Wesley was pretty deserving of the win. He played beast. Yeah, he played very, very well. Also for Wesley, frankly, he's definitely had a rough go of it. Like I can't think of any tournaments he's done very well in, to be honest. He's had a very, very rough season. Here goes bishop e2. So I guess his idea is to play for f4. Again, I've played this many times with whites, so it's a question of which line do I want to go for. I think I'm gonna play c6 this time and just knight d7. Have I seen Lu Miao's Yin's miniature? Is that the Chinese girl who she won a game in like a French or something? I didn't look at the game closely, but I heard about it, if that's the person you're referring to. I won this against Jeffrey Zhang in I think the US Championship like 2015, like way back in the Stone Age, but this is all somewhat known. I can castle. I mean, I think knight c5 is wrong, but you know what? I'm sure it's wrong. So maybe I just take and go knight c5 and play something weird instead. Maybe I can go b. Can I play b5 here? It's an interesting move. Probably terrible, so I kind of should play it if I think it's terrible. Generally how my mind works. Yeah, let's play it. It's terrible, so let's do it. It's probably an awful move, just to be clear. It's probably just going to lose me the game, but I literally don't care. A mind is a terrible thing to work. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's probably very bad, but who cares? Not me. I literally don't care. What is the point of b5? Actually, why do I have chat still open? Let me minimize chat. Yeah, so the point of b5 is I mean normally on takes in a lot of King's Indian or same-ish, not same-ish, sorry, Benoni positions, there are a lot of tricks with a knight e4 and a queen a5 check. Normally you have a pawn on c5, so it's like you have pawns on c5 and b5. Here I don't have a pawn on c5, but it's sort of like that, but also it opens up a lane for your rook. Like you get rook b8. Now I'm also kind of playing, I'm playing like a Benoni King's Indian and or also like a Benko gambit here, because he's very slow developing here. That's the one problem White has. He's very, very slow. Now I threaten knight e4. There's no takes. Knight e2 actually is probably a very good move. Actually it might just be a big problem, because yeah, now I don't have time for knight e4. I do have time for queen a5, however. Wait, okay, I know queen a5 feels like the human move. Rook b8, bishop a7, takes 6, queen a5, knight e3, bishop a6, a4. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, let's just queen a5 allows queen a4 though. I just realized maybe I should just play this. Okay, I'm getting low on time, which is also not very smart. Knight g4 is wrong. Oh, let's just go knight c5. Why not? Keep it complicated. Keep the game going as much as I can. Rook b8 is the move that I probably should have gone for and just hope for some miracle, but like I said, b5 probably. Oh, he takes, which I'm actually kind of surprised by. Yeah, he goes e5, but now I go knight g4, and this still isn't great for me. But I have c4. I have queen. Wait a second. I also have bishop. Wait a second. This is where I have to play very precise. If I play precise here. Okay, let's just go for it. This is probably wrong too. I mean, I'm really just chucking pawns. But I have bishop f5, I have queen b6. I mean, I have a lot of play here. Bishop f5 first maybe was, well, but then he goes queen g3 and h3. So this has to be right. Takes, whoa, what? Wait, that's, oh, he's got queen e4. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm just blind. Oh, I'm just blind. I missed queen e4. But I mean, I guess I still have bishop f5. Still bishop f5. Ay, that was bad. But it's still complicated. I mean, I have bishop f5. I have a6. Knight d4 loses to takes. Knight a4. This is actually still very, very complicated. And he's got no time, which Andrew's great with limited time, but not when it's like limited time like this. Okay, he goes there. Now the question is, do I play a6 or not? A6, bishop a4, a6, bishop a4. Yeah, I'm thinking too long. Now I've just kind of got to go. What's the move? Actually, maybe I just go here. Why not? Right, but now I take. I can also take f4 maybe. Whoa, this is wild. I have no idea what the heck is going on here. I think I'm better though. So I trade. I'm definitely better now because I have e6 too. Here. Yeah, Andrew messed this up. He's definitely in trouble. I mean, I should just be winning, in fact. He can't take. There. I mean, I go check. I mean, I can even just take. I mean, everything's winning, so let's think. Take. Oh, I missed bishop d7. Whoops. He had bishop d7 there, which I just completely missed. There we go. That's game. Ooh, tough game, but we get the win. 4 out of 4. Very, very tough game. Okay, so obviously b5 is just total trash. Oh, but maybe not. Actually, it's funny. Computer thinks that he's supposed to not take. Oh, because queen a5? Oh, no. Castles is actually right? Maybe. Okay, castles. And then here, yeah, here rook b8 or queen a5, I guess is the question. Probably I should have gone queen. It's interesting that it's not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, I missed a fork before. Okay, anyway, whatever. I played knight c5, which is trash, as we know. Queen d3, c4. And of course, yes, of course computers are ridiculous. You just go queen d2, queen b6, and then queen d4, which is just, in a blitz game, no one in a million years is going to play this. That's just ridiculous. It takes, I go here, and I go here, and I'm actually already, oh, I'm actually better. Wow. Wait, I missed a fork. Wait, what? So I trade, I take. Also worth noting, we went to f2, by the way. I would have played knight f4 here, because he can't take with the queen, because that puts the king in check. Can't take with the knight because he loses the queen. After queen takes, I go check, takes, and this is just over because he loses e5. So he goes here. No, sorry, he went. Oh, you mean knight c2? No, knight c2 fork and white's. You don't mean knight c2, right? White's actually just much better here. White's probably winning in this position. No, come on, you guys, seriously? Did you really just say that? No. Oh no, it's not that. Oh, I go here. Here. I'm better. Okay, here. Okay, correct. Oh, I knight g2. Oh, but knight g6 is actually but knight g6 is actually better. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I didn't even see it. Okay, but knight g6 is actually the best move. Wow, that's why instincts matter, you guys. Yeah, if I'd seen knight g2, I would have played it in like 2 seconds, but I didn't see it. And ironically, it's actually better. But I did mess this up here. There's one moment right here where I messed it up. He had bishop d7 here, which is saving the game. I missed bishop d7, which is a very serious problem here if he had found it. But he didn't find it, luckily, and with that, you know, I win the game. We're on 4 out of 4. It's all very, very hunky-dory so far. There are 15 players, and we are going to take our first break. So I'm gonna take a short break, you guys, and I will be back very, very shortly. Yeah. All right, game 5. Let's keep going. Knight f3 g3. Let me minimize chat. Of course, yeah. I mean, do you mean like Nelson Muntz or somebody? I don't know. Thank you so much to Seju for the 32 months. Okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna play same thing. Let's play d3 e4. They'll probably play Sicilian too. This is what I had against Artyom Timofeyev in the earlier rounds. So play knight d2 again. I mean, he can play d5, I guess. He plays d6 also, so I'm gonna go c3 again. And I'll probably play e5 and he goes rook b8. Okay, so there's a4 here. I'm trying to think of which line I want to play. Rook e1 is obviously a move. d4 b4 though. I'm thinking too long. Why am I thinking so long? Jeez. Okay, let's just go a4. Maybe I go d4 d5 because there's a structural issue here for black. Maybe. Yeah, I can play d4 if I want to. I can also just trade and play like knight b3 as well. I don't know why I played this actually. I guess I'm gonna go for it. I'll just play d4 here. There's b4 now. I can obviously take. I can also play e5 here. But I put the rook on e1, which was also really stupid. I'm playing this game very poorly, so I guess I'll just go h3 and keep it simple. I played h3 to stop bishop g4, where you can put more pressure on the center, basically. Could have played d5 too, I guess. Maybe. Okay, it goes knight d7. Interesting. Don't want to trade. I can play knight b3 maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go knight b3. This is kind of, oh, he plays a5, which is interesting. It's not the move I was expecting at all. I don't actually like it because now I think my bishop is getting in, kind of, possibly. Or I'm just insane. Oh no, I can play rook b1 after queen b6, I guess. I can also take on c5 too. Bishop e3 was definitely the safer move, but then he had bishop a6 and I wasn't so happy about it all. Free move takes, just in case. It goes knight b6, which hangs a pawn on c5 temporarily. Also doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I can also play bishop e3. Wait, this is where I have to think. I don't think knight b6 is a good move, so I'm gonna play bishop e3. Knight b6 looks wrong to me because bishop e6 I always have d5. It just feels wrong. I also could have played bishop b5, maybe. I had d5 and knight e5 just trade and takes. That was just better for me. Now I should be better, but it's not. Also, I should have taken with the knight. I'm not thinking I should have taken with the knight. Yeah, because now I'm fine, but it's, well, I guess I have knight c5 here in b3 to kick the pony out of town. Okay, it goes f6 logical. e6, why not? I've got a pony going to c5. Why not? I also have bishop f4 as well, which is very scary suddenly. Wait, I should be better here if I'm precise. I just have to be precise. I definitely should be better here. I just have to find the right setup. Knight c5, queen b6, b3, knight d4 is wrong. So I guess I'll go here, target the rook. Seems like the correct first move for sure. Maybe I go rook e2 and rook c2. Or just rook c1 also. I also have knight g5, knight f7 maybe. I mean, very, very tough position to play for both sides. And also just play queen c2 maybe. Actually, why not just queen c2? Because I'm guarding d4. I'm hitting the knight. I can go rook d1. Okay, it goes knight d6. Logical. I go knight g5 and like f3 or something. Okay, I guess I'll just play here. Maybe not best. Knight c5. I think I've misplayed this, but it's still very sharp. If I take or not is also a big question. If I take, it's bishop e6, knight c5. I don't really want to take, but I might have to. I'm thinking too long. Yeah, let's go. I guess I'll go here. Trying to maintain pressure on the c5. Also, maybe I can get the bishop in. Of course, I missed that. I guess I'll just take the pawn now. This isn't what I wanted to do. I still should be, I don't know if better is the word. I mean, it's very, very complicated. I guess I'll go here, try to trade some bishops maybe. I had knight c5 and, I had knight c5 and bishop b5, which is also probably good, but let's go here. F4 logical. I'll go here because I can take and play knight e5. So if I take, or I guess I'll just take. And this is very sharp. I have no idea what the heck is going on here. Bishop f5, I just take and go bishop d3. c2, what the heck is that? I have check and takes. I think he missed knight e5. I should be winning here now, actually. Yeah, now I'm just winning. Because if he takes, I just take and I get knight e6. Actually, wow. There's nothing, right? I just have to not blunder here. That's all I have to do. Knight d7 maybe? I think I'll just go here. Yeah, now I just win because I've got everything. Very good. Tough game. Thank you so much to Flurmsy for the 21 and Go Cool. Thank you to Piggy on the 7th for the 3 months. Thank you so much to X Lucy. Very, very messy game. I think I was much better actually, but let's see. Okay. Was knight b6 wrong is the first question. It was wrong. So queen b6 was the best move, so I was right. Yeah, and it's just losing because of cb4. So knight b6 was wrong, but of course, obviously with no time, I'm not going to play. Yeah, I mean, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, if only I was a computer, I could have found c takes b4, but alas, I am only human, as they say in the Matrix. He goes takes. Oh, and takes was actually right. I thought knight takes d4 was probably better. Huh, okay, took. It's all right. Queen e2. What? Queen e2? Very weird putting my queen right in the line of fire, but I guess I always have knight c5. Okay, so I go here. f6, e6 is correct. Correct. Rook b1. Yes, of course, rook b1. Just a very quiet rook move to guard this puny pawn on d2. And rook a c1 is rook a c1 94, and then bishop b5. Because knight c, yeah, or wait, not knight c5. But I guess this is winning. So I go here, it gets very messy. Queen c1 is right. Takes bishop b5. Okay, so I take. Again, I miss bishop b5, so I go here. And here rook c2. Rook c2 is the move here that he missed. Because now it gets very messy, I guess. Rook cf6 still good, he takes, and I take, and the advantage is kind of gone. Yeah. And now, yeah, rook e2, the rest is very basic. Bishop f5 takes. Oh, apparently this is, I'm supposed to take on g4. Okay, but it worked out. Whatever, who cares? Not me. Let's move on. Game number 6 coming up in a second.